Hi friends, good morning from here, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on your time zone. It is a lovely day. It got kind of chilly last night, got cold. Check out my truck. Oh, I left my windows down. But anyway, look at the frost on those windows. I got up just a couple minutes ago, having my first cup of coffee. Haven't done a video in a couple days, so I figured that I would do a quick check-in, try and say something meaningful. I figured that what I would talk about today is the importance of gratitude in recovery, and I think in life, actually, because being in recovery, there are things that people struggle with, things that sometimes I struggle with, right? And what most of that is, it's regrets of the past, it's uncertainty for the future, and one of the best ways that I deal with that a lot of times is by being grateful for what I have. It's hard to do sometimes, and sometimes I have to actually sit down and write out a gratitude list. And that's what they taught me in Betty Ford. Because the problems of the world, can start to stack up on us. And when there are so many problems that have to be dealt with in the present to make a successful future, it's difficult to appreciate the now, basically, is kind of how I feel sometimes. And so what I do is I'll sit down and I'll actually write out the things that I'm grateful for. And how that helps me is I try and think in my mind about where I would be if I didn't have the basic good things of life, right? And that really helps because it gets me out of the thoughts of the future, and it helps me to appreciate the little things, basically. And in appreciating them, I realize the difficulties that I've already overcome, And so, one friend of mine, actually, here on Instagram, messaged me, I don't know, about a week ago, telling me what he does. And what he does is basically, in my opinion, it's a gratitude list, except it's very simple. Like, he'll go throughout the beginning of his day and write down his little accomplishments. You know how I'm always talking about, like, in the morning, I make my bed, right? And then I have a little routine throughout the day that I follow that keeps my house nice and kind of keeps me in the moment. And he does the same thing. But in the middle of the day, he writes down his achievements or as he accomplishes them. For instance, woke up today, made my bed, took a shower, folded my clothes, did the laundry, vacuumed the floor, those kind of things. And when he was explaining it to me, it really sounded like it was a way of being in the present and appreciating the things that he gets to do every day. And so I thought that was really neat. He told me that it was okay to share it with y'all guys, and that's what I figured I'd do. I've got a kind of involved day today. I'm kind of very happy about it. There's some stuff that I need to take care of. It's a lot of stuff with like my dental work and everything, because well, as you probably know, things are expensive nowadays, and sometimes it's hard to rub two dimes together, So I'm taking care of some paperwork that's going to help me be able to afford some dental work. I got my W-2 the other day, so I need to fill that out and send it in. Then, because of the back pay that I didn't get in that show I was on, I have to make some more like special effort to clarify some of that stuff, and it's a lot of mental work, really, with a lot of uncertainty in front of it. And so on days like today, I'm really grateful for the things that I have and for how far I've come, And so in my head today, I'm doing little gratitude lists, and I'm looking forward to to the completion of the difficult things moving forward in life. I don't know if this has made much sense. I hope it has. Mainly, I just wanted to say hey, and I hope you're all doing well out there, you know? Here's to a good warm cup of coffee on a cold morning, right? All right. As always, God and Jesus bless us all.